take notice. Here's the gist. Moral of the story. So take notice of what did you introduce to your diet that's new, obviously, right? And don't assume because other people use it that it's going to be okay for you. Because I'm pretty sure it's not okay for me to be using anything with sucralose in it. So that could explain a lot. There you have it. Bam! Okay, let's make it official. I'm gonna hike the Pacific Crest Trail. I'm so excited. I'm here in Snoqualmie. I just picked up my resupply package, which I'm always super stoked when it's resupply package day. And this resupply shipping cost was sponsored by one of my favorites in Dana Point, Bear Coast Coffee. Thanks so much, you guys. I'm staying at the Western Alpine Club here. Came in last night. It's so cool. So I'll give you guys a little tour in a bit. And I'm in the kitchen right now. I'm gonna dig into my resupply box. I'll come back and get you and we'll go on a tour. So this is a skiers club in the winter, and now that it's off season, they open it up to have PCT hikers stay here, and it's a full trust system. Everyone, of course, you should anyways, clean up after yourself, lend a hand, do the teamwork and stuff like that. So it's a really cool place to stay here. It's $20 a night. It's just right down the street from the main drag at Snoqualmie Pass. And I'm just doing a little laundry here. Looks like my laundry's done. And I'm gonna hang it to dry. What are you doing?
Consolidating my food.
For? Are you a PCT hiker? What's your trail name?
Sometimes. My trail name is Dad Jokes. I like to tell cheesy puns and jokes.
At the WACC, we've got our two groups kind of meshed together here. We got the ultra runners and we got the PCT hikers. We're gonna get a group photo. There's everybody. There's everybody.
I should probably warm up first a little bit, shouldn't I?
That's cool. That's rad!
It sounds better with drums.
I am back in the mess hall, and check this out. Okay, so here's the hiker table. This is all the stuff that's up for grabs for the hikers. Stuff that we don't want, we'll stick on the table. Someone else takes it, so it's a really cool little system. But then it gets better. Someone showed up and just very stealthily dropped off all of these treasures from heaven. Avocados, bananas, apples, oranges. My favorite, the M&Ms. Back there, I am so happy. I don't have to go to the supermarket now because they dropped off gas. We're just getting ready to hit the trail and show you guys some more cool stuff. So stay tuned. I'm in the study here at the Washington Alpine Club. I'm gonna get my first cello lesson. Yay! And then I'm gonna hit the trail. But first things first.
I'm Aaron Nation.
Kiki McDonald at large.
Daniel Stern. I'm a cello teacher and I'm teaching cello lessons to PCT hikers because it's awesome and fun. Played the cello before?
Nope.
No. Have you played any stringed instrument like bowed?
No.
No. Probably what, spent an hour and a half maybe? Oh.
Yeah. You start to like ride that wave.
Yeah, you
like,
totally do.
Ooh, this sounds right. This sounds good.
Yeah. That's a really good sound for somebody who's never played the cello before.
gotta play a note on the cello. No. Should I play that? I'm back on trail. I left Snoqualmie, which was awesome. My feet have a lot of pain. And I had yesterday off and the evening before that. And my pack is full of probably 7 days worth of food. I have a 100-mile stretch up ahead. It's not even gonna be 10 miles today. It might be like 8 or 9. So I think if I keep going just a little bit more and then stop and eat and camp and then eat in the morning, that will lighten my load. I'm at just passing Longmire Meadow right now and heading to Mirror Lake. So we'll see you later. I'm sitting down to take a break in the middle of the day because I'm hungry. And I was gonna make myself a peanut butter honey tortilla, but my giant tortillas are spotted with blue and green mold. I have 6 more days before the next town, and I'll be toting around about 2 pounds worth of tortilla that I can't eat. So I'm hoping to find possibly a daytime hiker that I could ask them if they could throw them away for me when they get back to their car. I'll just be eating peanut butter out of the squeeze pack and honey. That ought to lighten my load. I've got about almost 10 miles in today. Just slow because my bag's heavy. So I'm eating M&Ms now. I'm hungry. Rub my feet for a little bit and then get started again. I got some downhill here. The trail's nice and soft, pine needly. So that's good. Looks to me like they've been purposely thinning out this section of trees. Check that out. And I think that reduces the chance of this whole place going up like a torch, because I just didn't do the mileage I want to do. So I think I'll end up with like 15 miles today, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna have a really nice place to camp by some water, and I could really use a good night's sleep. So start fresh again tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day. Good morning. Time to get at it. Oh, I'm hoping for some pep in my step today because I got some walking to do. Little foot massage is in order. I'm thinking in the next couple days I'm going to be running into my Finn friends. I'm so excited. That'll be cool if we're both out on the trail at the same time. I know they're up this way. They're on their way to Snoqualmie, which is where I just came from. They just came from White Pass, which is where I'm going to. So hopefully we'll be able to do a trail fist bump. Be awesome. So let's start taking some coffee. It's a beautiful morning. I'm pretty sure that the Meadows, this, if you don't know, comes in this little bottle and you flavor your water with it. It's a flavored drink mix, not something I would ever use, ever. So saw a lot of hikers using them. Not everywhere carries Noon tablets, N-U-U-N. So I found some Mio, and I've even found some in the hiker box as well. Maybe someone else had the same issue. I didn't use it at all in the desert. But the one time in the desert that I used Propel, when I ran out of Noon, I noticed a lot of gut discomfort. So I reduced that down to sucralose. And someone even said to me, oh, Propel's got sucralose in it. It could upset your stomach, you know, for some people that are sensitive. So I was like, okay, that could be the case. So I switched over to the Mios because that's what a lot of hikers use. The one that I use is a Sport Mio, and it's got electrolytes and B vitamins in it, which is great because when you're hiking and sweating, you you lose a lot of the stuff that you need. You need to replace the salt, potassium, magnesium, etc. So I started using the Mios on this section coming up to Washington, and I've just had nothing but like gastro discomfort, pain, bloating, all sorts of stuff. Well, I look at the ingredients, which I normally would do at home, but usually I try not to eat stuff that even has ingredients for the most part. But I look at the ingredients, sucralose. It is sweetened with sucralose. Ladies and gentlemen, I definitely cannot have sucralose. It is a hot one today. Super humid out. Water scarce. Next water source is 9 miles from here. I am rationing what's left. I have about maybe 1/5 of a liter. If this stays in the sun much longer, I'm probably just gonna shut it down for an hour, take a little nap. But I'm walking into the forest right now where we have some canopy, so that's good. I'm just under 3 miles before I'm at the spring and campsite. I will have done just a little over 18 miles today. I left camp with 1 liter of water. Huge mistake. I could not find the, I must have just somehow passed the water source that I knew was ahead of me, and I don't know, obviously it wasn't like walking over a stream, but nonetheless, this is the thirstiest I've been in a long time. The reason I'm stopping the video is to celebrate $1,000 miles. I may be totally dry and dehydrated and almost feeling sorry for myself, but I'm not going to, because the reality is I will be drinking water in probably about an hour, which is really awesome since I've been out of water for several hours now. So, but reality is I'll be drinking. So, I'm not gonna fret over it. But let's talk about 1,000 miles. I am pretty stoked. So, not the best way to celebrate 1,000 miles. Lack of drink. I'd be going cheers right now if I had something to cheer. So I'm gonna do that when I get to the spring. I will make sure to get back with you guys. And if you are holding a beverage, perhaps we could do a little cheers together. So go fill up a cup, okay? And I'm gonna hold my end of the deal, I promise. I'll be back. Ladies and gentlemen, I just ate a Snickers. So hopefully I don't have chocolate on all over my face. Like I promised, I made it to the water source. Actually, let's give you a tour here. I set up my tent in this sweet little spot. A little view. I mean, I literally just rolled in 15 minutes ago. So, set up my tent, filtered some water. So, dang it. I filtered some water. That'll be for the bloopers. There's a little stream down there. Ow. Frick. Little stream right down there. Right there. If you're into it, toast with me 1,000 miles. Cheers. All right, I'm gonna make some dinner, get a good night's sleep. 19 Washington miles is a big day for Miss Milkshakes. So we'll see you tomorrow. Good night. This toe could end up being a problem, that toenail. It's not sore or anything. I mean, I think my feet look pretty good for walking 1,000 miles. Check them out. Y'all are going, oh, how sad, look at her feet. No, my feet always look like that, so don't judge. I'm not a pedicure person. The little bug bites are clearing up. Not bad, not bad. Overall, my little battle scars are minimal. So I'm gonna try to do just around, I think the next place to camp today is around 18 miles. Like the place that's gonna be closest to the amount of miles I'm hoping to accomplish today. I have to be somewhat strategic. So I know I kind of go with the flow and I'm kind of like just being present and not trying to think too much far ahead, but there's some things like when it comes to food and stuff like that, I have to stay within the amount of days that I planned on being out on trail between towns, because once I run out of food, there's no little convenience stores around here. I do have food for the rest of the day today and then 2 more days, and I am rationing a tiny bit only because I'm missing about 2,000 calories for the tortillas gone bad, but I think I'll be good. So as long as I have plenty of coffee left and oatmeal, I'm good. Granola bars, I always have a couple extra, so I'll be fine there. Morning! It's Atu!
Moro!
Mitakulu! Yeah, so I can't believe we actually crossed paths on the trail. We didn't miss each other in a town or in tent, so this is super awesome. And he's almost done. You have 300 more miles.
300, yeah, about.
And I hear you do over 50 miles a day sometimes.
Yeah, we made 61.
Yeah, I heard about that. What the heck? Why'd you do that? How did you do that? Because I'm like, ooh, at 18 miles, I'm like, oh.
It was Nate's idea. Stupid idea once again.
Yeah, I think he's like nipping from the flask or something like that. So whatever works. If your feet are feeling good, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So it's super good to see you. Yeah, so Atu was the 4th Finn that, remember, he came in, got held up in customs at LAX, and then we rode down the next day and grabbed him at the REI and brought him home. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Glad to see that he's come this far, and all those guys did really well. They went quite a long way, further than I've gone so far, that's for sure. I guess Patrick's off trail, went back to Finland, Auntie went back to Finland, and then Teemu's He's maybe on the Swedish Trail still, I'm not sure. I can't believe I didn't miss him. Like, had I slept in this morning, I would have missed them because I'm only camped right back there. But oh man, look at this view. Mount Rainier, it's beautiful. Like, that's really stunning. Of 1853, the people of the Longmire wagon train spent 2 days in this meadow resting and preparing for their descent down the west side into the Puget Sound area. I love getting a little piece of history whenever I can. Pretty awesome. Let's check it out. I'm sure many of you are like, that place looks deserted. Don't go in. I need to check this place out. It looks pretty sweet. Please don't carve or deface our cabin. I will not. I promise. This camp is dedicated to Mike Urich. 1888. 1957. Know that we entrust to Big Mike Urich's hands these camps, these trails, these forest lands to rule, protect, to love, and scan. My goodness. Do I see cooler of trail magic? I'm not gonna get my hopes up. It could be empty. I hear there were about 40 people that slept in here last night. It's like super hot today because, well, while walking through this burn area, it's really hot because there's no foliage to block out the sun. So it's kind of spooky to think this was all up in flames. Just, I don't know. You could still hear the crackling of the trees. The fire's out, but now you could just hear the uncertainty of them standing. And look at all those. Yeah, it's good to see that life is continuing on though. Lots of green coming up. So that's a good sign. I think there's some water just up ahead too. And if that's the case, hopefully it's the kind of water I could soak my feet in, because they're barking at me. My blessed water source for the afternoon. So out of all this death, there is still life. And the water is amazingly tasty and cold. Out. I actually have acid reflux, which I never get. I've had it for 3 days now. Ugh, not fun. So, not quite sure how to deal with the reflux when my pack, like the waist belt on my pack, is like squeezing down on my stomach. So I think I'll be at camp in about 4 miles or something like that. Shouldn't be too difficult, and I'll just get some rest, and then we'll just see from there. It went from a rather pleasant day to a very, I don't want to say, it's not a very strenuous day. It's just that I'm not feeling at my peak of health. So, whatever. Gotta do what you gotta do. Time to pay attention to the weather. It's a little gloomy out there. I think I'm hearing thunder in the distance. Oh yeah, I'm hearing thunder in the distance. I'm about a half mile from camp, so that's pretty cool. I have plenty of water on me, which is awesome. I'm so looking forward to setting up my tent and getting some rest. It was a big day of hiking, and hopefully when I wake up in the morning, that stomach burn will be gone, I'm hoping. I came upon this great little campsite. It's got 1, 2, 3, maybe 3.5 official tent pads on it. No one's here, and it's 0.1 miles to the pipe spring. So this is like a miracle. Clouds are looking a little darker, and they're moving in this way slowly but surely, so I won't be surprised if I can get some rain tonight. But yeah, this looks like a nice little protected site. Pretty groovy. So this is my place for the night. Awesome camp spot last night. I'm just about packed up, ready to go. Trying to do as many miles as I can this morning before it gets hot this afternoon. It's been getting hot here like around 8, which is really working against me when it comes to my feet and my circulation and everything. So I'm just trying all sorts of different ideas to see what works best for me. This was a really great camp spot. I ended up having a guest last night who came by the spot right after I saw my friends, Lee and Ashley. They came up on me last night at my camp spot as I was setting up my tent, so that was really awesome. I exchanged big hugs with them. They're just 2 really awesome people I've met and I haven't seen in a long time, so it was really cool crossing paths with them because they're heading north, I'm going south. And then I was joined by a new friend named Dragoness, and she is probably similar in age to me. She was just spunky and just a cool character. I really liked her. So she gave me some food because I think I might, instead of pushing for 2 20-mile days, I might do 2 a little bit shorter days and make a 3rd day. Just so I'm not like limping into town, and then with the whole acid reflux and all that stuff, doesn't make for a good recipe for an awesome day. So not a complaint, those are just the facts. I don't want to hold that out from you guys, but trail's starting to tell me something, perhaps, not sure. I'm going to just work it out another day, see what happens. I'm still enjoying every morsel of this trail that I can, and check this out. When you wake up to a scene like that, it makes for a good day. So, check in with you later.